So what's going on, guys? This is Mando with M Traders, and we're going to be talking about natural gas. So again, welcome to the channel. If you guys hear a little noise in the background, that's my dog. I got a puppy German Shepherd, and she's playing currently with her toys. So I do apologize for that in advance, but let's make this quick and short, straight to the point. So what happened today? I mean, obviously, natural gas traders think that the market is still overly bearish. And if you guys watched my video from last Sunday, if you guys did pay attention, I said if by any chance natural gas gets to rally between 3 to 4%, you know, that might be a good entry to short it, because just the market is overly bearish. And I did talk about we are in the Widowmaker months. So if you did pay attention, congratulations. I was not in any gases on Sunday, but definitely, which was, I believe, 2.2. So it opened here at 1.88. I didn't got in because it had already gapped down that 3.88%. However, when it came to the high of the day around 1.89, is it 1.89? No, 1.88. Yeah. So right here, I did buy some DGAZ. Sold it at market open, and I kept doing that throughout every single 3 to 4% rally. I was shorting it, and sure enough, it kind of worked out. However, did not swing through the weekend just because, in case we did have some bullish weather. But it looks like, you know, it's like the story that cried wolf, right? We were gonna have a polar vortex, and then we're not gonna have a polar vortex. And then we're going to have a polar vortex, and we didn't. So it was just going back and forth, back and forth. Even though we are showing bullish weather, even though some of the United States did got cold weather, because we're in the Widowmaker months. Remember, coming into spring is low demand. So low demand is a bearish sign. So I still think that we're going to reach that 1.6 level before bouncing back. And that might be towards, I want to say, we are March, end of March, April. That's when we might start seeing a change in weather, because now we're going to be looking for warmer than normal, right? If this global warming, it is affecting our winter session, then that means that, you know, if we do have warmer than normal, then the power burn is going to be quite significant. It's going to grow much higher than last year, which might create kind of like a deficit per se for the summer months. Now, that being said, remember, if you guys watched my video since December when it was at 2.9, I kept saying that natural gas most likely in 2020 was going to come down to about 1.6 area. That was at 2.9. Why didn't I hold from 2.9? Well, remember, DGAZ, you guys do have decay, so that decay overnight, you know, loses value. Even though you might reach the same exact point on natural gas price. Let's say last week we had, I think, 2 weeks ago, we had one time where it bounced exactly from 1.700, I believe, or 1.712. 1.8712. It bounced twice. That was 3 days apart. And what happened is UGAZ, for example, lost value at around 30 cents a share. Maybe it's not a lot for most people if you are, you know, 10-12% in the green. But if you're holding from December, yes, you're going to be profitable. However, you're going to be losing money. You're going to be losing your profits. Some of your profits is going to be taken away. So why not reducing your positions when you have a big win, and then just kind of buy the dips again if you're in DGAZ or in UGAZ. So what's my take? I'm still going to be shorting the rallies throughout the month of February. Until March, I'm going to be assessing the situation again, when I think that weather is going to start turning a little bit more bullish, or might be hitting the bottom. But if you guys look at the, let's go to 10-year weekly. Why the 10-year weekly? Well, because at the 10-year weekly, we got a low of 1.6. And it seems that we're heading that way. Definitely. We saw, this kind of looks like a huge bear flag, right? From 4.9. And it started going up, and then it broke this support, and it kept going downward. So I do still think that we might be reaching that over bottom or oversold bottom. So just keep an eye for that. I'll be making my videos again, like I said, every Sunday, just because I'm getting very busy with work and school, and also being father and husband. So I'm gonna make my best to give you guys the information that you guys need. So I'm gonna show you really quick what's been going on. So throughout the week, this is the HFIR weather website. For those who are interested, I have the link down below, so make sure you click on it. That gives you the total consumption of basically natural gas, which is divided into HDDs and CDDs, cooling day degrees and heating day degrees. And the TDD means total day degrees, so it's a combination of both. So throughout the week, if we're looking at all the runs, so 18, 12, and 06, and then it repeats all over again. Remember, this one runs 4 times a day, so it is at midnight, at 6 a.m., noon, and 6 p.m. So it runs 4 times a day. So it's kind of good a gauging tool that you guys can use for natural gas to kind of see where the trend is going. So yes, we were having, towards the beginning of the week, we were having bullish weather. Then it started turning bearish. The occasional, the 06Z or the 0600 hours, that's not an actual good weather model for people to follow or for people to trade, right? So I just focus on the 12Z and the 00Z. So if I start seeing a negative change on the midnight, most likely it's going to continue towards the end of the day, and then the 12Z is going to dictate if, you know, if it's also going to go up or down. It's kind of a good gauging picture. It also gives you the total day degrees based on ensemble. So again, by February 14, we should see an extreme drop of TDDs, or total day degrees, towards 216. So February 16 or so, we're starting seeing bottoming out, and then might be going up. But I wouldn't count on getting any bullish weather. You also got some maps, right? The one that I like to see is this one, the North American model and the Northern Hemisphere. So looking at the runs, the 280, 300 hours, that's 300 hours out. We start to see some kind of bearish weather, right? So we started to see bearish weather since last week, but this is just a confirmation that the cold weather is not going to last. And sure enough, you know, that's actually pretty bearish. So for the beginning of spring, you know, it's still the Widowmaker months. I prefer to stay out if possible and just wait for the summer rally. So I think it's April, May, you start getting into summer contracts, so that might be something to look after. The Northern Hemisphere. Wow. Yeah, I'm still having some trouble with some of the words. However, you can start seeing that the cool weather is still staying in Antarctica. We still got bearish weather down here in the United States. For those who were thinking about LNG exports actually reducing because of the China news and coronavirus, just to let you know, LNG exports are the highest point they've ever been, just because the price is so low. A lot of companies are buying LNG, and that doesn't really affect the price of natural gas very much. But I mean, it has a minor effect, but not LNG exports to the point where we're losing all this value because of LNG exports. No, it's basically because of the weather models are showing bearish. We're in the Widowmaker months. It's proven every single Widowmaker year, or the months, you know, it drops very significantly. So that's something to keep in mind. So for now, I'm still going to be shorting the rally. So if there's a 3 to 4% rally on natural gas, I'm going to be shorting it. Just because we are not at the point where, you know, you can say I'm bullish. So I'm bullish DGAZ, but not UGAZ any longer. So if you guys do like the video, make sure you do subscribe. I'm going to be making a video on this, and also going to be making a video on several other tickers or factors, or how to trade, or how do I trade, what's my method behind the trade. So make sure you do subscribe, hit that notification bell, and also if you guys are interested in HFIR weather website, go ahead and click on the link below. And I also have my Discord chat. So it's free. So if you want to join, go ahead and click on that link, and you're going to be able to sign up. That's basically for like-minded individuals that like to trade. And I think that's the best tool somebody can have is to see what other traders are saying, what are they thinking, and maybe run some ideas. You never know, right? So again, this is not an advice to make any type of trades. This is just my personal opinion on what I'm going to be doing. You can trade at your own risk, but I do wish you luck, and make sure you guys stay green. See ya.